News 46 is brought to you by Inspiration Senior Living, where we provide affordable elegance to Pahrump area seniors. Give us a call at 751-2300 and make an appointment to tour our community. News is also brought to you by Golden Casino Group, where you'll always find great fun, good food, and fantastic entertainment, all at Gold Town, Lakeside, and the Pahrump Nugget. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Tonight on News 46, a hostage situation ends with one in custody. An update is released regarding a dog attack. And the Chamber of Commerce holds a ribbon cutting. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Thursday, June 25th, 2015. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. Nye County Sheriff's officers have taken a man into custody at gunpoint this afternoon after a short pursuit on the west side of town. A female reported that she was kidnapped earlier today by her ex-boyfriend, who was not allowing her to leave his home on Flamingo Road. Nye County Sheriff's deputies and SWAT team units were on the way to the residence in which they had previously had contact with the suspect, which required SWAT to respond during another incident, but not able to speak to them about her situation. The suspect's vehicle was then located traveling on Banovich Street. It was pulled over successfully and the male was taken into custody without incident. The female was located uninjured, hiding near a residence on Flamingo by deputies. We'll have more on the story as new details are revealed. We have an update regarding Tuesday's dog attack that left one child seriously injured. According to the Nye County Sheriff's Office, a 6-year-old boy was violently attacked by a pit bull while visiting relatives here in Pahrump on Thousand Air Boulevard. They report that the injuries were not life-threatening but significant. The victim was transported to Desert View Hospital and later flown to Sunrise in Las Vegas. The Nye County Sheriff's Office is currently investigating the incident for possible criminal violations. We caught up with Fire Chief Scott Lewis regarding the incident.
We were dispatched a report of a dog attack underway that involved a young child. Our medic crew arrived and found, in fact, that there was a serious dog bite or attack. And we went to exercise using the local helicopter. It was unavailable to us. They made a rapid transport from the scene with the patient to Desert View Hospital, where we had another incoming flight coming in from Vegas. There was a quick assessment done by the hospital, and then that patient was transported via flight to a hospital based in Vegas.
Was anybody else involved in the dog attack? Any other residents?
I don't have a lot of details as far as the attack itself. We were on an unrelated issue and on another call, and so we were trying to manage both at the same time.
And emergency crews responded to a 2-vehicle accident yesterday afternoon on Pahrump Valley Boulevard. Nye County Sheriff's deputies and Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue all responded to Mount Charleston and Pahrump Valley Boulevard yesterday afternoon for a 2-vehicle accident. One person was complaining of neck and back pain, and they were transported to Desert View Hospital with those injuries. Shortly after, a second ambulance was called for 2 other individuals who were reportedly medically entrapped inside their vehicle. Nye County Sheriff's deputies blocked traffic while Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue tended to the victims. Nye County Sheriff's deputies are investigating this accident. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. When we return, we're going to speak to Fire Chief Scott Lewis about a couple structure fires.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Inspiration Senior Living, where we provide affordable elegance to Pahrump area seniors. Give us a call at 751-2300 and make an appointment to tour our community.
Fire crews responded to a reported structure fire on Vondel yesterday morning.
We've responded to reports of a structure fire on Vondel. Upon arrival of our first 2 engine, they found smoke showing. They did an aggressive scene size up and found that it appeared that it was unoccupied at the time. However, they also recognized the signs that there was an overabundance of personal property, both surrounding and within the property, within the structure itself. And upon my arrival, I found that they were starting to commence an interior attack through the side door of the single-wide manufactured dwelling, again releasing huge amounts of smoke from within the structure. Crews made their way through. They found a room and contents fire at the rear, which it was in a bathroom. They did their primary and secondary searches and found that there was no occupants within. 2 dogs were successfully removed, one by a neighbor, second one by the fire department on our arrival.
So it was unoccupied at the time, but it was obviously somebody's home?
It was somebody's home, and we have yet to make contact with that individual. We're still looking for them.
And how much of the home was destroyed, do you know?
It had smoke damage throughout, but the fire itself was held to the room and contents, that being a small bathroom.
And the fire chief updates us on another structure fire that happened on Pilts.
We were dispatched for a report of a possible structure fire with a neighbor observing smoke coming from the back of the house. Upon arrival, we found, in fact, there was an exterior porch that had been on fire. A lot of the fire was knocked down by the residents. However, what we found was that the fire had migrated underneath that rear porch and was now inside under the structure. So crews mounted an interior attack. They determined exactly where the extent of fire and exposure was. They pulled up the tile, removed some of the floor surface, extinguished the fire, and then we commenced an investigation.
Did the residents think that they had the fire out at that time?
Well, they didn't. They weren't convinced that they had it totally out because there was still smoke presenting from within the interior. But they didn't realize that they actually had a fire. It wasn't until the fire had grown to the point where it became more noticeable within the structure, and they investigated at that point. Then they found that the fact that they did have an actual structure fire.
Do you know what caused the fire?
We are investigating it. We believe it to be accidental in nature. At this time, we have been unable to rule out an improper discarding of smoking materials, but the investigation is still underway.
Is the home livable?
At the point, no, because the power pedestal had been damaged by the exterior fire, a portion of the fire at the rear porch. So Valley Electric had to come pull the meter, so there needed to have repairs made to the structure before it can be reoccupied.
Any injuries to firefighters or residents?
No injuries.
Here's Ron Chase with Nevada Public Auction.
This segment is sponsored by Nevada Public Auction.
This weekend, again, another huge auction. I know I keep saying that, but week after week, we just keep putting together so much nice stuff. This week, lots of furniture. Full-size bedroom suite, 2 more beds, including a day bed with trundle, roll-top desk, dressers, curio cabinets, china cabinets. I mean, again, a lot of furniture is completely packed into our building, plus a lot of collectibles, antiques, records, jewelry, Coke collectibles, Fenton glass, old art glass, ruby glass. Again, behind me, just tons and tons of collectibles in here this weekend.
I love some of these items that you have on the shelves right here because, like you were saying, the collectible glass, they are so beautiful, colorful as well.
Yeah, like I said, there's some Fenton pieces. There's some large cobalt glass, really big, tall blue like vases. The figurine of the dancing couple back there. There's a lot of really nice glass this weekend. And again, the showcases are full too. Coins, currency, tokens, tons of jewelry, watches, pendants, rings. I mean, you name it. It's a really good collection again this weekend.
Do you still have that van for sale out there?
The van we have this week is different than last week. This is a different van. Again, it is another conversion van though for wheelchair accessible. It's a 99 Ford F350 van. Very, very nice, low miles, cold AC, fantastic vehicle if you need something that's a handicap accessible.
You can come and preview all day Friday?
All day Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. We'll be here ready to show you all this nice stuff here in our warehouse.
Is this online as well?
This one is not online, but there is some pictures on our website, www.auctionnv.com. We'll have some of the pictures, but again, there's so much stuff. You really want to come down and take a look.
The auction starts at 10 on Saturday?
That's correct. It's first to kind of beat the heat.
And so if people want to look online, they can go to Auction NV, but they can also give you a call or just come on by.
Absolutely. Call us here, 751-4867, or stop on by and take a look around.
Where's the address?
The address is 800 Margaret Street. That is one street past the hospital, right off Highway 372.
This segment is sponsored by Nevada Public Auction.
And a ribbon cutting was held in the parking lot of the Pahrump Valley Chamber of Commerce this morning.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome. I'm Sue Bai with the Chamber, and we're here today to welcome one of our newest members, and this is Vicki Eiserbach with Vic's Interior Cleaning here in Pahrump. We're glad to have you here to cut the ribbon and get you off to a grand start. So at this time, please go ahead and cut.
Thank you.
All right, excellent, thank you. And welcome, we wish you the best of luck.
Well, Vic's Interior Cleaning Services does commercial, industrial, and residential. We'll also go out to RV parks, just here for the community, whatever it is that I can do to help. I've been in business for 2 years licensed and decided that this should be official, so that's why I've chosen to do this.
Why is it important to be licensed?
To me, it's important to be licensed so that there's so many different reasons. There's a lot of businesses here that won't hire unless you are licensed. It's just a good way to stay honest and keep things going the right way that they should be.
One of the things that you did today that is really going to be moving your business forward is joining the Pahrump Valley Chamber of Commerce.
I've been with the Chamber for 2 years, and in the beginning it was really hard for me because I didn't know which way to go, what to do. I just stayed with the people that I had for the past 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
And things started to grow a little bit, and insurance company asked for some help, and I helped them, and that's when I realized, I better become licensed.
Yeah. Tell me about your discount.
My discounts are for seniors, retired vets, law enforcement, firefighters, disabled. Basically, it's almost straight across the board that everybody qualifies for that 10% discount.
How much is the commercial cleaning services?
Commercial cleaning, new construction, anything like that starts at 28 cents a square foot.
How can people get in touch with you?
They can reach me on my cell phone, which is 775-209-0719.
And you can give some estimates?
I can give free estimates. That's not a problem. And yes.
Do you have a website?
The website is viks@pahrump.nv.us.
Congratulations once again. After this break, we'll have your news across Nevada and great computer deals, Tech Tip.